I'm Omari Wyands, and this is Oshaptas.
This is Omari Wyands, better known on campus as Mr. Clark Atlanta University. And while he does a great job in his role, he doesn't stop there. Aside from being a scholar and student leader, he's also one of the campus's most known photographers, the creator of the Osho podcast, founder of Untitled Magazine, and, well, I don't want to give it all away. So, join me as we take a look into the mind behind the lens. What made you start doing photography?
I get this question a lot. Honestly, a lot. I feel like I always had a love for photography. I always had a love for art and just, capturing special moments. I like candid photos. I like things that are unexpected. I don't like, the setup photos, people waiting, just catch it in the moment, enjoy that moment. So it really started with my Polaroid. My parents got it for me as a graduation gift, and ever since then, I've just been filling up tons and tons of books of Polaroids of my friends, family, and just things I see on the street, maybe a building, maybe an animal, things like that.
Who are some of your creative role models?
My grandfather, who also was a photographer as a side job, he was a jazz musician, but as a side job, he would take pictures of everything he experienced. So I feel like that trait kind of trickled down. That's just definitely my inspiration for art. Of course, famous people like Issa Rae, I love Basquiat, as well as my brother. My brother's a drummer, he makes music, all that. And friends, definitely my friends. I'm surrounded by creative geniuses as well. Like people are really dope, and I really get inspired by the work they do. So it pushes me to be like, okay, let me get out there.
Talk to us a little bit about Untitled and how that came about.
It really started from Osho podcast because, like I said before, we're in Atlanta. We're surrounded by these creative people, this music talent, entrepreneurs, fashion designers, models, social media influencers, so many people who don't get the recognition they deserve. I have a pretty large platform, so if I can use that to direct people into people who are coming up in the business, then why not use that to my advantage? So the Osho podcast basically just highlights Black creatives all around. Untitled Magazine is basically like a physical platform, something you can read, and I collaborate with people from Morehouse, Spelman, Clark, of course. So I have a team of photographers, writers, social media managers, and everybody gets to submit their own work. So their photography is getting exposure, their poetry is getting exposure, their article writing, their editorial writing is getting exposure. I don't like making things about me. I like seeing other people win so much that I created this publication to see other people win and get that energy.
What do you feel like your role is when it comes to collaborating and trusting people with the magazine that you helped found?
It's definitely eye-opening because you see everybody's different point of views on the direction they want the magazine to go. So people feel like I have the final say, but I don't try to make it that I have the final say. I want people to input their opinions and everything. I want us to bounce ideas off each other, and I have to use my resources. That's why I try to express to everybody as well. Use your resources around here. Somebody is gonna be famous. Somebody in this room is gonna be famous. So use those resources. But as a leader and collaborating with everybody, I would say it's made me definitely better at communicating more. Because if you don't communicate and you're at the head of everything, it's gonna fall apart or just be very unorganized. This is something that's going to happen. There's no doubt about it, an art gallery. Since I'm connected with so many people, I wanna have everybody's art in there. So they have a chance to sell their art. I get money in from people coming to see that art, but the sole purpose is to showcase my friend's art like I have been doing. So why not take it to another level and get an art gallery out there so they can get the recognition they deserve? Once again, I feel like that's my goal.
And I know you have a series where you've been, just capturing different faces of Clark. Talk a little bit about that, why that is so important to you.
It's just started, I was just like, there's a lot of dope people at Clark, and they have dope outfits. Clark is a fashion show. The AUC is a fashion show. Let's be real. It is a fashion show, so everybody always has on these fits, and I've always wanted to just take a picture. The AUC is definitely versatile, and that's what I love about it. Like, you'll see somebody in a suit, but you'll also see somebody like with some high top sneakers, some kind of grunge look, and then you see somebody dressing real calm and like with some sweats or something, some dunks and everything, and that's what I like. And seeing people smile at a good picture. Everybody always would like a good picture of themselves. So why not? This is something they'll get to show their kids. So why not be a part of that? You don't have to put on a facade for somebody. You don't have to do all that to get ahead. If you're just being you, people see that and they'll mess with you because of that. But as a student leader, I feel like my platform has gone so large just because I'm genuinely me. I don't try to emulate somebody else. I don't try to be someone else. I make sure other people are good. And once people notice that, okay, this dude like really wants to see good in people, like that's dope. But if you're just genuine and be yourself, then people will see that. Yeah, I was Miss AU, but how was I as a person? I didn't want to make Miss AU my personality. That's why I never mention it when I go places. That's not the first thing on my mind. The first thing on my mind is meet Omari.
Yeah.
I'm Omari, nice to meet you, photographer. That's it. That's what I like.